Hey y'all, thanks for stopping by to see what I'm up to today. Many of you ladies and gentlemen have heard about the new QMX 5-band CW and digital transceiver from QRP Labs. All I can say is yay and toroids. There's one toroid in particular that I find very interesting. It's the tapped inductor L401. It has several taps which are switched in according to the operating frequency or band. There are 43 turns in total, with taps at 19, 30, and 38 turns. I hear lots of comments from people about winding toroids. I have seen several methods, some requiring a special but simple jig. This is how I do it. I start by making sure the beginning of the wrap is held tight between the finger holding the toroid and the toroid itself. Then I start the wrapping process, always remembering that any pass through the center of the toroid counts as a turn or wrap. I try to keep count, but that ultimately fails when there are more than 5 to 10 turns. It doesn't matter to me though, because I use the photo method of counting turns. That is, I wrap what I think is the correct number, but then I verify by taking a close shot with my phone camera. Most of my concentration is going toward two things. First, keeping tension with my forefinger, holding the tail or the beginning of the wire tight against the bottom of the toroid. Next, using my thumb on the wrap turns and each new turn as I make them. With the free hand, I am threading the wire, pulling the wire to try as best as I can to make each turn tight and uniform. Counting is secondary. I verify the number of turns with the photos. As the loop gets close to being tight, I make sure it's in order, then I pull it tight and push it under the thumb on top of the toroid that's holding all of the turns. Remember, my videos aren't for those of you that know how to do this already, who can do it better than me. My videos are for those who have been scared off by everyone who complains about toroids. There's no doubt that this method does produce a uniform toroid. So according to Hans's instructions, begin winding the L401. Remember that each time the wire passes through the center of the toroid, that's a turn. Wind 19 turns, then make a loop between the 19th and 20th turns. Wind up to the 30th turn, then make another loop between the 30th and the 31st turn. This is the 30 turn tap. Wind up to the 38th turn, then make another loop between the 38th and the 39th turns. This is the 38th turn tap. Wind the remaining turns to complete the 43 turns. Thanks for stopping by. Please stay tuned for more from the QMX transceiver.